Good evening, sports fans. It is Friday, October 28th, 2016. We are at Walled Lake Western High School tonight for the first round of the Michigan High School Athletic Association playoffs. And the South Lyon Lions will take on the 8-1 Walled Lake Western Warriors. Warriors coming off a big win last week against former South Lyon rival, the Brighton Bulldogs, knocking them off 37-7. And it looks like they have plenty of weapons on the offensive side of the ball. As you're watching the game, just remember numbers 1, 2, 3, and 7. Number 1, Jalen Marshall. Number 2, Cam Ford. Number 3, Johnny Tracy. He'll be at quarterback. And number 7, Cody White, who apparently is getting offers from schools in the Big Ten like Michigan State. For the South Lyon Lions tonight, coming in at 5-4 after basically winning in a play-in game last week against Livonia Churchill. They will have no room for error this evening and really will have to weigh on the defense to keep them in this game to try and keep the score low. We're about 14 minutes away from kickoff. It's a beautiful night for football. We'll be back. I got Matt Boyer on camera. I'm Dan Pelchat. We'll be back with the opening kickoff here in a moment. And we welcome you again out to Walled Lake Western High School. We're about to get underway as number 95, Aiden Jennings, kicks it off, and we're going to get a stoppage here right from the get-go. An official's timeout. It'll be offsides against the Warriors, and they'll send them back to the 35 and do it again. The South Lyon Lions will be in their road whites with the white pants, and of course the Warriors from Walled Lake Western in the royal blue pants and jerseys. Deep to return for the Lions, number 3, Braxton Blackwell. Number 4, Danique Lewis. And number 6, Michael Maher. Fans starting to fill in here, at least on the home side. Not a bad crowd for the South Lyon faithful. On the other side, as we're in for a chilly late October evening of playoff football here tonight. And Aiden Jennings will send a low squibber, fielded by Maher. Outside the 30 to the 35, he's got a lane to the 40. Stiff arm now out to the 45, 50, inside to Warrior territory, and now inside the 25. He's tripped up finally inside to the 22-yard line. And a huge play to spark the Lions to open things up. Michael Maher with a huge return. And if the Lions want to hang around with the number 1 team in Division II, they're going to need a little extra effort from the special teams. Number 5, Carlo Zarati and crew will now start 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Zarati play action. Tries to go to the right side. They'll rule that incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Will Kelly, the tailback to the left of Zarati. Zarati going to keep it on the option keeper. He'll meet some resistance as he inches his way across the 20. Going to bring up 3rd and we'll call it 7 at about the 19-yard line. 11:23 and counting left to play in this first quarter in the first round of the Michigan High School Athletic Association playoffs. Give to Kelly. He's got some room off the right tackle. He's going to get to about the 14-yard line, which will bring up a 4th down and 3. And an early decision for the coaching staff of the Lions, and it looks like they're sending out Michael Martinez in the field goal unit. 10:31 and counting left to play in this first quarter. This first drive for the Lions set up on a huge, we'll call it a 60-yard kick return by Michael Maher to get the Lions down inside the Warrior red zone. Michael Martinez on for the field goal off the right hash. We'll call it a 31-yard attempt. Kick is up, has the leg, and it is good. With 9:56 to play in the first quarter, Michael Martinez and the Lions will draw first blood 3-0 over the Walled Lake Western Warriors. Martinez now to kick. Fair catch will be called and made at the 32-yard line. And we are going to have a tough time with the Warrior uniforms tonight. That looked like number 6. Jesse Williams on the catch. Thank you. Western will start 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Lots of offensive firepower here from the Warriors. They're going to come out in the gun. A pack of Lions all over them. Looked like number 10. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Same again.
9:25 and counting left to play in this first quarter. South Lyon Lions lead the Walled Lake Western Warriors 3-0. Back to pass. Going to step up to buy some time. The Lions get home. It's number 41. Stone Ruffin. Good to see 41 back out on the field. He's been battling some lingering injuries, and he's able to come up with a big sack on 2nd and 10 and force the Warriors back about 7 yards. We'll call it 3rd and 17. Lions got to be aware of the big play here. Back to pass. Fires some mustard on that one, but sailed on him. And the Lions will force a punting situation on Western's first drive with 8:29 left to play in this first quarter. Blackwell deep to return for the Lions. Oh, and the Lions got in there and are going to force the punter to take off, but then the ball's out. And it looks like the Lions get it, but either way, it's a turnover on downs. They're going to call the runner down, but the Lions will take over their 1st and 10. And what a start for the visitors from the KLAA Central. They're going to say it was a fumble recovered by Logan, Nate Logan, number 44, and the Lions will start 1st and 10 deep in Warrior zone at their 26-yard line. Blackwell in motion, quarterback keep. He'll get a couple. Zarate gets the Lions down inside the 25 to the 24. 8 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
ball sits just inside the 24-yard line of Western.
Will Kelly to Zarati's right. And Zarati will keep it on the option. He'll get down to about the 20. Make it 3rd and 3.
Brought up number 15, Josh Johnson, and number 55, Nick Rossi. Official push the ball squarely on the 20-yard line, bringing up 3rd down and 4 for the Lions.
Big 3rd down play early on in this first round playoff game. Zarati and the Lions were going to get a flag from the back judge, and it's a delay of game on the Lions, a huge error. Oh, nope, they're waving the flag off. It is a timeout, South Lyon. Zarati and the Lions out of the gun, Blackwell in motion. Give is to Kelly, he's got a lane, he's got a lot of room. And that's Will Kelly in for the South Lyon touchdown. A 20-yard scamper from number 24, and the Lions have jumped out to a 2-possession lead with 6:41 to play in the first quarter. Michael Martinez on for the extra point. Hold is down, kick is up, and it appears to knuckle through, and it does. With 6:41 remaining in this first quarter, the South Lyon Lions lead it 10-0 over the number 1 seeded Walled Lake Western Warriors. Michael Martinez to kick, pooches it up. This one will be fielded at the 22. And a great tackle by number 2, Cliff Price, because it looked like they were setting up quite a lane there to get to the outside for the return man. Warriors will start 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Not much doing there up the middle. 2nd down and 7, it looks like they're going to mark it.
Pick up a free on the play, 2nd down and 7 from the 26-yard line.
Johnny Tracy at quarterback. Out of the gun, back to pass. Under duress, and he'll go down. And there is a flag down.
Led by number 85 and number 60.
Okay, sorry, there is no flag.
Number 85 is Dawson Noble, and number 68 is Brandon.
There is some yellow paintings for the soccer lines on the field. They can get a little confusing for everybody. 3rd down and long again for the Warriors. Johnny Tracy out of the gun, back to pass. Fires on the sideline route, incomplete. Danique Lewis in coverage for the Lions will bring up 4th down and 14. And another punting situation for Walled Lake Western. 5:23 to play in the first. South Lyon leading it 10-0 on a Michael Martinez field goal on the opening drive by South Lyon, and a huge kick return by Mike Maher. And a mishap on the punt for Western for their first drive, and the Lions take advantage and punch one in from number 24, Will Kelly. Deep to return, number 3, Blackston Blackwell, and then Lions nearly got home. And he looks like he may have gotten a piece of it. And the Lions special teams are here to play tonight. Punt will be down at the 27-yard line of the Warriors, and the Lion offense has another great opportunity to put points on the board. Job and Blackwell to the near side. Zarate out of the gun. It'll be Blackwell in motion. Zarate going to keep it, shuffles, finds a way, takes a big hit to the hip there on the outside of the 20-yard line. But a nice play on first down to gash the Warrior defense. They'll be spotted at the 22. We'll call it 2nd and 5. 4:50 and counting left in this first quarter. Lions leading it 10-0 in the first round of the Michigan High School Athletic Association playoffs. Zarate toss to Blackwell, and they were ready for that. Warriors limit the gain to no gain, maybe even a small loss on that play. Marked at the 23. 3rd down and 6. Lions have got to get inside the 18 for a first down. Big 3rd down play here for the Lions. Zarate, ball's on the ground. Lions are able to scoop it up, it looks like. It was Will Kelly on the fumble recovery. And it looks like the Lions are going to send out the field goal unit. Looking at about a 39-yarder. He is located a little more in the center off this one. He did hit the last one from the right hash. Snap is down. Kick is up. Does it got the leg? No. And the Warrior defense holds. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 2:57 remaining to play in this first quarter. Tracy's pass complete. Looks like to number 5, Justin Thomas. And the Warriors will have their first down of this game. 2:50. And we're going to get a timeout, officials timeout here, as they're having a problem with the chains over there. Set to go here now, 1st and 10 Warriors. Give to 7, that's Cody. He takes a shot, but able to hold on to the rock. Cody White, the ball carrier. And from everything we hear when we got here earlier this evening, not only just a spectacular athlete, an actual all-around good kid, a lot of the people here couldn't speak highly enough of number 7. But boy, we knew how dangerous he was on the football field. And I'm sure the Lions defense are well aware. Under pressure, Lions are able to get home again. And let's see, it's 85. That's Longstreet. Or I'm sorry, Dawson Mull. And Buckner was also there, 36. Dawson Mull and Ben Buckler with a huge defensive play there to back them up. And the Lions defense has been able to keep the Warriors in a 3rd and long as they face 3rd and 18. They got to get to the 43. But if anyone's able to to move the ball in chunks. It's this offense of the Warriors. Back to pass is Tracy. Steps up, fires a laser, and he's got a man. And it's Cody White. And he trips up at the 30, but it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors down to the Lyon 24 or 29. .117 left to play in this first quarter, and the Warrior offense starting to show signs of life.
Balls is the 30-yard line of the Lions.
Give to the tailback, number 1, Jalen Marshall.
Jalen Marshall, the ball carrier. Initial hit made by number 85 of the Lions, Dawson Ball.
Dawson Mullen on the tackle.
Give it a couple.
2nd down and 7.
2nd down and 8 for Western. Ball is at the 28-yard line of the Lions.
Back to pass, Tracy. He's got an arm, and he finds number 7, Cody White again. Warriors starting to show you on this drive why they are so dangerous and can pick up yards in bunches and score points. Lions defense will have to buckle down now as they have entered the red zone. 24 seconds left in this first quarter. Pistol formation, give to Jalen Marshall.
Jalen Marshall looking here.
Picks up a few, and that should be the final play of the quarter. That'll do it for the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1. The South Lyon Lions 10. The Walled Lake Western Warriors 0. Johnny Tracy and the Warriors just inside the Lions red zone. Fires over the middle, incomplete. Intended for number 24, Yassine Abdul Rahman. Brings up 3rd down and 6. Tracy out of the gun, 5 wide for the Warriors. Just underway here in the second quarter. Fires, incomplete. Brings up a 4th down and 7 at the South Lyon 18-yard line, we'll call it. 11:52 left to play in the second quarter. South Lyon leading it 10-0 as number 95, Aiden Jennings, comes on to attempt a 34-yard field goal from the left hash. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Warriors get on the board with 11:48 to play in the second quarter. The South Lyon Lions lead it 10-3. Aiden Jennings, the sophomore, on to kick for the Warriors. Low line driver. Ooh, hits Blackwell. He'll scoop it at the 12. Blackwell finds a lane, but is quickly bottled up at the 25-yard line by the Warrior special teams. And the South Lyon offense will start 1st and 10 with their worst field position of the game, inside their own territory.
Troy Williams over here, 1 with the stop. Ball gets placed squarely on the 25-yard line, where it's 1st down and 10 for the Lions.
25. Looked like Ryan Gill
the ball carrier.
eaten up at the line of scrimmage by the Warrior defense.
Jason Keats led the charge for the stop. Ball comes in the 20-yard line. Logan, second and 10.
Zarate fires complete. And then the ball is knocked loose and out of bounds. So the Lions will get the yardage. Josh Travis on the reception on the far sideline. Makes it 3rd and 4. 10:58 remaining in this second quarter. Lions leading it 10-3. Blackwell in motion, Zarate with the give to Kelly, and he is eaten up at about the 33. Punting situation for South Lyon. Kelly will drop back in punt formation while number 7, Cody White, deep to return for the Warriors. Nice kick. White fields it. He'll get a yard or two, but also stop the roll on the Kelly punt. Western will start 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Number 25 made the stop. Ryan Gill.
The following is a message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association. Nothing beats good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is winning without gloating and losing without complaining, and treating your opponent and the officials with respect. It's one of the biggest reasons these games exist. To learn more about sportsmanship, visit the MHSAA website. Remember, nothing beats good sportsmanship. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Fumble on the play, and it looks like the Lions may have scooped it up. Yep. The Warriors are able to get back in there. I think that was just a little wishful thinking on the far sideline. I think we've all been there. Loss of 3 on the play.
Western recovered the ball. Maintaining possession. Second out of 13, lost to 3 on the play. Ball sits at the 27-yard line.
Johnny Tracy under pressure, sacked by number 32. Travis Marcus gets home and forces another 3rd and long. But we've already seen that this Warrior offense can pick up yardage in bunches, and the Lion defense has got to be ready. They got it at 3rd and 21 on the board. We'll go with it. Warriors 5 wide out of the gun again. Johnny Tracy, I'm sure he'll be looking for number 7. And the Lions get there again. 85, Dawson Mall. At number 44, Nate Logan on a huge defensive play for the Lions. And the Warriors will be forced to punt in the shadows of their own goalpost with 8:15 and counting to play in this second quarter. Lions leading it 10-3. Blackwell deep to return. The Lions have been very effective at getting a rush in on the punt thus far. And there's a flag down. Blackwell going to let it go wisely. And that may be an offside call on the Lions. We'll just have to wait and see. Looks like it's going to be procedure against the Warriors. I think you got to make them kick that again. Here's the official call. It is against the Warriors. That'll back them up 5. To the 8-yard line. Jennings back to punt, and now we're going to get a stoppage. And it looks like it's on Western again as the Lions are clapping. Dead ball. False start. We'll back them up half the distance. So the line of scrimmage will now be the 4-yard line. 7:43 remaining in this second quarter. Oh, and it's a shanked punt. Takes a South Lyon bounce to the 21-yard line where it is downed by the Warriors. And the South Lyon offense, again, will have fantastic field position and an opportunity to add to their 7-point lead where they lead it at Walled Lake Western High School 10-3 with 7:34 to play in the second quarter. Zarate out of the gun, Will Kelly to his left. Give is to Kelly. He's got a lane. He'll be down to the 15 and a flag. Couple of them, actually 3, and a 4th. Whatever they saw, they all saw it. We wait for the call. Personal foul, face mask against the Warriors will be a half the distance to the goal line penalty and a first down for the Lions. Should put them somewhere around the 7.5-yard line. And a huge opportunity now for the Lions. First and goal at the Warrior 7.
First and goal for the Lions.
Zarate with Will Kelly to his left. And Zarate's going to wisely burn a timeout because it looked like there was a little bit of a miscommunication down there. That is the Lions' second timeout. We'll also step out for a quick break. 7:11 left to play in the second quarter. South Lyon leading it 10-3. Out of the timeout, first and goal, Lions. Goes to the corner. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Lions. It's number 9. Josh Travis and the Lions take advantage of a huge special teams mishap. And with 7:03 to play in the second quarter, the Lions have opened up a 13-point lead over the number 1 seed in Division II. And they've got their attention now, I promise you that. Michael Martinez on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Lions take a 14-point lead, 17-3, with 7:03 to play in the second quarter. Another message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association. Multiple sport participation benefits. More and more we're hearing stories about the benefits of multi-sport participation from youth sports through high school, about kids becoming better athletes, better people, avoiding the now proven injury factor for specializing in one sport too early, and being healthier by improving their chances for a lifetime of physical activity. To learn more about the multi-sport participation, visit the health and safety page of the Michigan High School Athletic Association website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Number 23, Michael Martinez, is on to kick off for the Lions. As number 7, Cody White, deep to return for the Warriors. Pop fly kickoff will be fielded at the 23.
About 3 to 4 yards on the kickoff.
Looked like number 17, Kevin Jackson, on the return.
Kevin Jackson with the return.
6:57 remains in this second quarter. Lions leading it 17-3. Pass complete to number 5, Justin Thomas. Peterson in on the tackle.
First down, Warriors.
Chains have moved and clock will start to run. 6:45 and counting. Now we got a timeout Western with 6:44 left in this first half. We'll take a break as well. We'll come out of the timeout. 1st and 10 Warriors at their own 44. Give is to number 1. And he's able to bounce his way outside for a pickup of 6 or 7. Jalen Marshall, the ball carrier, knocked out of bounds by Braxton Blackwell.
This is about the 49-yard line. Pickup of about 5. Maybe 3rd down and 5 for Western.
Sharing some information from our colleague here in the booth from the South Lyon Herald. The South Lyon Lions have 5 sacks already in this game. And a huge play there to tackle in the backfield by Braxton Blackwell. Snuffed it out. The screen pass to Jalen Marshall will lose yardage. Bringing up a 3rd and 9.
Lots of 4 on the play. We're down at 9 for Western. Ball 60-45.
Ball fired deep and incomplete. Had the man he was looking for, number 7, Cody White, and lost it. And the Lions defense will hold, forcing a 4th down and 9 with 5:22 to play in the second quarter, where South Lyon leads it 17-3 in the first round of the Michigan High School Athletic Association playoffs here at Walled Lake Western High School. We thank you very much for joining us. I'm Dan Pelchat alongside Matt Boyer on camera. Cody White will now drop back to punt for the Warriors, and Braxton Blackwell deep to return for the Lions. Nice kick here. Blackwell loses it. And a huge special teams mishap for the Lions. And I'm sure Blackwell wishes he would have let that one go. As the Warriors will take over 1st and goal at the South Lyon 5. Big opportunity for the Warriors now. Off tackle, touchdown, Jalen Marshall. And just like that, we're back to a 7-point game. I'm sorry, an 8-point game with the extra point to follow. 5:06 remaining in the second quarter. And a big turn of events on special teams. And the extra point is good. Your score with 5:06 remaining in the second quarter. The South Lyon Lions 17. The Walled Lake Western Warriors 10. Let it go out of bounds. Smart. Kickoff will go out of bounds. South Lyon will start 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. 5:06 remaining in this second quarter. Oh, and they are going to re-kick it. South Lyon opts to have them re-kick the ball from their own 35-yard line. There is some wind here tonight, but it's blowing from left to right from our angle of the field. Zach Kempster with the kick here, and that's a boomer. And the Lions will end up losing 15 yards out of the deal. They'll start 1st and 10 at their own 20 now.
Touchdown. South Lyon begins their drive. 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Zarate has Will Kelly to his left out of the gun. Lions only have one timeout remaining. Kelly brought down after a gain of 2, we'll call it. 2nd down and 8.
Number 24 with the reception. Will Kelly brought down by number 4, Dylan McGorris.
Dylan McGorris on the stop for the Warriors.
We have a couple of 29 and 8 for the Lions on their own 22-yard line.
Bodell in motion. Zarate going to keep it. Gets across the 25-yard line. Going to be 3rd down and 5. So we approach the 4-minute mark. Zarate fires. Oh, nearly got to Blackwell after a few hands got on it. Brings up 4th down and 5 with 3:37 remaining in the second quarter. Punting situation for South Lyon as Will Kelly will drop back. Deep to return for the Warriors, number 7, Cody White. Kelly gets away a Butte, takes a bounce at the 42. It'll be fielded at the 32 and tripped up right around there. Great coverage on the punt team. The Warriors will start 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. The Warriors have 2 timeouts remaining with 3:24 left in this second quarter. They trail South Lyon 17-10.
Caramel, apple pie, and regular hot cider. Right out by the concession stand on the home field side.
Pass complete. And tackle made by number 11, Ethan Covert. The fans are upset, but I don't felt like he led with his head there. I think he had his arms between it. A gain of 5 for the Warriors. They'll have it 2nd and 5 now. Just short of the 38-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go now in the second quarter. Trips to the far side for the Warriors. Tracy gives to the tailback, and he's got some room. It was number 10, Jamin Benson, and he's into Lyon territory with 2:40 left to play in the second quarter. 1st and 10 Warriors at the 42-yard line of South Lyon. Chains are set, so the clock will wind. I don't really see clock being an issue for the Warriors on this drive with a pair of timeouts. And we're going to get a stoppage from Coach Jeff Henson and the Lions. Want to talk it over. That's their final. 2:28 left to play second quarter. South Lyon leading it 17-10. We'll do this quick message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association. Keep up with everything MHSAA on social media. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for tournament updates, event announcements, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to connect with the MHSAA every day. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Give to the tailback, and he's running with some authority. Number 10, Jamin Benson.
Net hard by number 24, Nate Logan.
Logan in there on the tackle.
Plays the ball at the 38-yard line of the Lions. 2nd down and 6 for Western.
Trips to the far side. Near side is Cody White, though, and the ball's on the ground. Quarterback gets a good bounce, and he airs it out. And a great coverage by number 4, Danique Lewis, to go up and get a hand on that.
Pass incomplete, going up by number 4, Danique Lewis.
We'll make it 3rd down and 6. 1:49 left on the clock here before the half. Again, trips to the far side. And he's under duress, and he's down. And the ball is out. Warriors will recover it. It'll be 4th down and long near midfield. Now the Lions do not have a timeout. So what the Warriors will probably do here is run this thing down and then burn one, or just take the penalty. And we'll see what we got left. Your score, South Lyon 17, Walled Lake Western 10, as we approach the end of the first half. In this first round, playoff matchup at Walled Lake Western High School and Dick Watson's Field. Under a minute now. They don't take the delay. They'll just kick it. Angled towards the near sideline. Out of bounds near the 20. 41 seconds left with no timeouts. South Lyon will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. South Lyon and Zarate will come out and kneel on it. That's going to do it for the first half as we're under 30 seconds now. They may have to kneel it one more time. So we'll head to the half with your score. The South Lyon Lions 17, the Walled Lake Warriors 10. Stick around. We'll be back with the second half in a moment. And we welcome you back to Walled Lake Western High School. The Lions will start the second half with an onside kick and out of bounds. Oh, Michael Martinez dialed up a butte there, and the Lions weren't able to reel it in. We're just underway here in the third quarter in the first round of the Michigan High School Athletic Association playoffs here at Walled Lake Western High School. Lions leading it 17-10. Along with Matt Boyer on camera, I'm Dan Pelchat. We appreciate you very much for joining us on this KLS-TV.com sports presentation. And we're going to get an official timeout down on the field. Western will start 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Trips to the near side. Johnny Tracy, number 3 at quarterback, and fires a bullet. Pass complete to number 2, Cameron Ford. And the Lions defense will have to be ready to try and defend a short field after the failed onside kick. Give to the tailback. He's able to fight his way for a couple down to the 42. Travis Marcus in on the stop. Fires the screen pass. Has his man in open space and tackled made by Ethan Covert. Looks like about a gain of 2. Depending on the spot, might be down to the 39. A 3rd down and 5.
Gain of a couple, maybe 3. 3rd down and a long 5.
Huge defensive play here early on in the third quarter. Tracy will have backs to both sides out of the gun. Give is to the tailback, and the Lions are there. Looks like number 1, Jalen Marshall. He'll be wrapped up for no gain. And it looks like Western's willing to play the field position game. As Cody White will drop back into punt formation. Hangs it up, and it's going to go out of bounds. Western thought they were doing the smart thing to go ahead and try and play the field position game, but the punt will be marked out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. So South Lyon, I'm sorry, the 30-yard line. With 9:16 left in the third quarter, South Lyon will get their first possession of the second half. They lead it by 7, 17-10. Zarate has Will Kelly to his left. Might be Ryan Gill to the right. Back to pass. Has his man. Number 9. Josh Travis with a nice catch. Should be a gain of about 9. Second down and 1. The Lions need to get to the 40 for a first down.
Tackled by Ben Riley. Middle of 9 in play. Second and 1 within the 39.
Kelly, the ball carrier, is able to fight his way across the 40 to the 41. It'll be a first down, South Lyon. 8:25 remaining in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, let me bring you up to speed. Opening kickoff return nearly 60 yards from Mike Maher puts the Lions in position for an opening drive field goal. The Lions defense forces Western to go 3 and out. A partially blocked punt. Set them up for another score. Zarate's pass down the far sideline, and he's got number 9. Josh Travis is going to be marked down inside the 15. What a ballet down the far sideline to stay in bounds and gain all that yardage. It will be a first down, South Lyon, as the chains start to move. Boyer, great notice of that. I did not see the official's hat come off, which means it could be illegal touching. But they had a quick meeting about it, and it's South Lyon 1st and 10, just outside the 10-yard line. We'll call it the 12. Under 8 to go now in the third. Lions leading it 17-10. Flag down, the gives to Kelly.
Will Kelly, the ball carrier for the Lions.
We'll see what the flag is about. It was from the near official.
Jonathan Moffett with the tackle.
Illegal procedure against the Lions.
Ball started against South Lyon.
We'll back the Lions up 5. 1st and 15 now from the 17. Zarate out of the gun. Quarterback power, finds some room. Nice job by Zarate to just get what he can. Looks like he's going to be marked about the 10-yard line. And really a great play after the penalty to get you into second and manageable with 7 minutes and counting remaining in this third quarter. Lions leading it 17-10 in this first round playoff matchup.
The official puts it off the 10-yard line.
Lions set up the screen pass, and it's a touchdown to Travis Marcus.
10-yard touchdown reception. Number 32, Travis Marcus.
And the Lions will go up 2 possessions with 6:26 left to play in the third. 23-10 your score right now. Michael Martinez will come on for the extra point. And the extra point is good. With 6:26 remaining in the third quarter, the South Lyon Lions lead it 24-10. Keep up with everything MHSAA on social media. Look us up: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for tournament updates, event announcements, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to connect with the MHSAA every day. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Lions on to kickoff. Number 23, Michael Martinez will hang it up, a high hanger, fielded at the 21. Little shake and bake along to the near side, and finally brought down around the 38-yard line. Bodell in on the tackle. Walled Lake Western will start 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. 6:17 left to play in this third quarter. The South Lyon Lions lead it 24-10. Lions with pressure, but he airs one out, and you won't see a better throw at this level. Incidental contact has got to be the call there, and it is. I understand the anger, but you just can't make that call, and they don't. Western will have it 2nd down and 10, back at the 39. You can hear the Western faithful very unhappy about that call. Second down and 10, Western out of the gun. Give to the tailback, number 10, Jamin Benson. And I'll tell you what, that is a young man that wants to run with some power between the tackles. We've seen him dish out as much punishment, I should say, as he's taken. carrying the football. 3rd down and 6, we'll call it. Big play for the Lion defense. Rifled, and what a catch. Looked like number 8 on the catch, Trevor Abo. Well, that can't be right. They have him listed at linebacker. 5, that makes more sense. Justin Thomas. And I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a catch. Let's see. It looks like Western's going to decide to go for it here as they trail by 2 scores as we're under 5 to go in the 3rd. 4th down and a little over a yard. Johnny Tracy out of the gun. Single back, and it looks like we had motion or a timeout, and it's a timeout Western. Their first of the second half. 4:38 to play 3rd quarter. Lions lead it 24-10. We'll step out too. Huge 4th down play here as the Warriors decide to go for it on 4th and a little over a yard near midfield. Shotgun formation. Johnny Tracy gives the tailback, and he will have enough. Oh, the ball comes out. Oh, they're going to say he's down, and I think that's the right call. First and 10. Warriors at the South Lion 47 now. Trips to the near side. Fires. He's got a man. Complete down inside the 10. That's the number 2, Cameron Ford. And the Warriors are knocking on the door. You knew the offense couldn't stay dormant all night. And they're showing you the big play capability there. They'll go no huddle and try and keep the Lions on their toes here. Give to the tailback. He takes a shot. Looks like Peterson and Maul in there. Whew, they're hitting down there tonight.
Jamal Johnson, the ball carrier. No gain, 2nd and goal.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. And who else but number 7, Cody White. .326 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Extra point to follow here from number 95, Aiden Jennings. And it is good. Your score with .326 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The South Lyon Lions 24, the Walled Lake Western Warriors 17. Folks, stick around. It looks like we're in for a classic tonight here at Walled Lake Western High School. Number 25, Zach Kempster on to kick off for the Warriors. High hanger will be fielded by DeMarcus Lewis. Finds some room across the 30 to about the 35. Danique Lewis, excuse me.
Number 4, Danique Lewis will be returned to the 10-yard line.
South Lyon will have some decent field position to start out this drive with 3:17 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Jack Grant brought him down. 20-yard return, first and 10 to the 25-yard return, first and 10 to the own 35-yard line.
Zarate and the Lions come out in the gun. Job and Blackwell to the near side. It'll be Blackwell in motion. Zarate trying to find some running room. Looks like he'll get up to the 39.
Carlo Zarate. That made by number 19, Matt Alati. Pick up on 4 on the play, make it 3rd down and 6 for the Lions. Correction, 2nd down and 6 for the Lions.
2nd down and 6 for the Lions at their own 39-yard line. Will Kelly, spin move. It is just grinding his way to the 42-yard line. Heck of an effort by 24 there, because he didn't make it far before getting his first initial contact. Made it 3rd and manageable here for the Lion offense. 2:12 and counting left to play in this 3rd quarter. Lions out of the gun. Tailbacks each side of Zarate. They go hard count. And Zarate keeps it. Hell of a decision. He's got some room across midfield to the 45. Oh, he sold that well.
Picks up for Lyon, first down. Advances the ball to the western side.
Lions will be marked at the 44. The clock will run. Minute 40 left in this 3rd quarter. They lead it by 7, 24-17.
Thirteen-yard run.
And we got a stoppage. Flag on the play. It'll be a delay. And you know the Lions are trying to shorten the game because of the offensive power on the other side of the ball. And that's the risk you run occasionally. It'll be 1st and 15 for South Lyon at the Warrior 49. Will Kelly grinds his way to the near the 45. .40 seconds and counting left to play in this 3rd quarter.
Nick Watson made this up. The person takes the ball to the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 11 for the Lions.
Zarate fires incomplete. Intended for Blackwell.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, all hot food with the exception of the french fries. On the home side of the field, all hot food with the exception of french fries is half off. Pizza, bratwurst, hot dogs, cheeseburgers, big juice. Everything but the french fries for the remainder of the game. Hot food, 1 half off.
Big 3rd down here for South Lyon. 14 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Kelly in motion. They set up the middle screen to Blackwell, and he'll be stopped for a minimal gain. We'll bring up 4th down and 8 as we head to the 4th. Your score, here at Walled Lake Western High School and Dick Watson Field. The South Lyon Lions 24, the Walled Lake Western Warriors 17. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in a moment. Will Kelly will drop back in punt formation. Oh, and they faked the punt and went with the quick pass, but Western was ready for it. Western will start 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. 11:54 left to play in the fourth. They trail by 7. And now the high-powered offense of the Warriors with an opportunity to tie it up. Back to pass, fires, long ball, incomplete. Danique Lewis in coverage. I'll tell you what, I was just speaking with Boyer in here and our colleague from the Herald. I don't know that I've seen a stronger arm on a kid that we've done a game for this year, inside or outside the KLAA, that we've seen tonight here in Johnny Tracy. Second down and 10. Western out of the gun. Tracy gives the tailback. Jalen Marshall picks out about 5. Blackwell in on the stop.
3rd down and 6 for Western.
It's marked at 3rd and 6. And the rest of these 3rd downs from here on out are about as big as you can get. Tracy out of the gun, sends a man in motion. Has time, and what a catch as the ball was thrown behind him by number 17, Kevin Jackson. Danique Lewis there for the stop, but it's a first down for the Warriors into Lion territory to the 41-yard line. 11:06, and now counting that the chains are set. Left in this fourth quarter. Your score: South Lyon 24, Walled Lake Western 17. Looks like a hold on the far side. No flag. Complete to Cody White. South Lyon defense on their heels now. First and 10, Western at the South Lyon 26. Sells the play action. Has some room to the outside. Johnny Tracy will have a first down. Or awfully close, depending on the spot on the far side. Just short. It'll be 2nd and 8. We'll call it inches. As we hit the 10-minute mark left to play in this fourth quarter.
2nd and 1.
Give to the tailback, Jalen Marshall. He'll have a first down across the 15.
They got a call on the play. They're going for a Western first down inside the 15-yard line. Look at the 14. 1st and 10.
Fires to the corner, and a flag is down. They're going to talk it over. I'm sure the flag is for interference. Pass interference against the defense. First down and looks like 3 after the penalty. Jalen Marshall, touchdown Warriors. And with 9:09 to play in the fourth, we're an extra point away from being tied up. The extra point is up, and it is good. We are knotted up at 24 with 9:09 to play in regulation. Mike Maher on the return. He'll be tackled at about the 17-yard line, and that's where the Lions will start. With 9:03 remaining in the fourth quarter, we are tied at 24, and what has got to be one of the best playoff games going on across the state right now. Number 1, Walled Lake Western, knotted up with possibly one of the last teams in, 5-4 South Lyon. Carlo Zarati and crew come out in the gun. Blackwell in motion. Zarati keeps it off the near side. He's going to take a shot.
Carlo Zarati with the quarterback keeper, hit out by number 28, Jonathan Moffitt. Ball sits just inside the 20-yard line. Gain of about 3. Make it 2. Second down and 8 for the Lions.
Second down and 8 for the Lions. Looking to answer the Warrior touchdown. And it looked like Zarati
with the keeper.
Ran it up the middle, not much doing. Now under 8 to go. Lions are going to face a 3rd and 8 from their own 19-yard line. Zarati under pressure, sacked. I didn't see who got to him. Puts the Lions in the shadow of their own goalpost in a punting situation as we approach the 7-minute mark. We're all square at 24. Deep to return, the dangerous number 7, Cody White. Beautiful kick from Kelly. Takes a South Lyon bounce. White will field it. And the Lions are right there to meet him at his own 45-yard line. And now it's up to the Lion defense to make a stand. 6:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 24. Give to the tailback, number 10, Jamin Benson, and that's exactly how he's been running all game. Marcus on the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 for a Warrior first down. Official kicks the ball down the side of the field. The Lions 49.
Give again to the back off the right side. Logan in on the stop, but it's going to be 3rd and 2 at the South Lyon 46. 5:50 and counting.
This is the 46-yard line of the Lions, where it's 3rd down and 2 for Western.
He had just enough, it looks like, to get that first. They're going to move the chains. 1st and 10 Western at the Lyon 43. 5.5 exactly left to play in regulation. And they'll wind the clock now that the chains are set. Back to pass, fires a laser. Incomplete over the head of the intended receiver. Makes it 2nd and 10. 5:10 left on the clock.
Just a reminder, hot food with simple french fries will have on for the game, and then hot cider over there, folks. Plain hot cider, caramel apple, and apple pie.
Second and 10. Pass complete. It'll be brought down around the 38-yard line. Clock will run.
Ball inside the 40. The official throws the ball to the 39-yard line. 3rd and 5 for Western.
Huge 3rd down play here in this one. The Lions defense has to make a stand here. Great blocking up front. Fires the deep ball. Incomplete. And a flag. It appeared as though he was there early.
Flags on the play. Cam Ford with the run. Takes the ball down and around the 20. Brought down by number 55 for South Lyon. Sanjay Britton.
After the penalty, it was 1st and 10 at the Lyon 25. And now it's 2nd down and 6 from just outside the Lyon 20. 3:53 and counting left to play in this fourth quarter. We're tied at 24. Defense stands tall on 2nd down. No gain on the play.
Braxton Blackwell wearing number 3 and wearing number 68.
3rd down.
With the stop. Watson allowed 1 on the play.
We'll call it a long 6 from just inside the 21. They've got to get to the South Lyon 15 for a first. Under pressure, and the quarterback's on the run. They'll have a first down and goal at the Lyon 9.
Johnny Jersey goes in and runs. The guys are going inside the 10. Make it first and goal from the 9 for Western.
Give to the tailback, number 1, Jalen Marshall. He'll be marked at about the 8, second and goal. And the Lions may have to consider starting to burn a timeout here or two to conserve some time. 2:28 and counting. Out of the gun, fires to the flat, has a man, it's Cody White, breaks a tackle, touchdown Warriors. The Lions will have exactly 2 minutes on the clock as the Warriors will line up for the extra point.
Dropped that ball earlier, we all went, we've never seen drop a ball either. He should have come out last.
The extra point is up and good, and the Warriors will take a 7-point lead now, their first lead of the game. 31-24, 2 minutes to play. The Lions have all 3 timeouts. Lewis muffs it inside the 5. And there's a flag down, but it looks like it's going to be called a safety right now. Let's see what the flag's about. If this ends up being a safety, it will be devastating for the Lions as they'll be down 2 possessions with 1:47 to go. Face mask against the Warriors. And boy, oh boy, did the Lions catch a break there. .147 left on the clock in regulation. After the walk-off, it'll be 1st and 10 South Lyon at their own 15. Now we got an official's timeout on the far side. I don't know that they have this spot right. Zarate back to pass, fires, and a timeout Western before the snap. That's their second. Zarate and the Lions. Last gasp here. Fires. Complete to Blackwell. He'll get out of bounds like the senior that he is. Marked at the 37. Stops the clock with 1:39 remaining in regulation. Lions with their full arsenal of timeouts. Down 7, 31-24 here in the fourth quarter.
22-yard pickup.
Zarate under pressure. Will be thrown out of bounds, and a flag, which is going to be a personal foul. I got to assume on the far sideline. Dead ball, personal foul against the Warriors. Will be a 15-yarder and put the Lions around near midfield. Huge mistake defensively. They're going to move the chains. A minute 30 on the clock. Zarate with the play call. Trips to the near side. Sets up the screen to Kelly. And he's able to get out of bounds. He doesn't gain much. Looks to be dead on at midfield. 2nd down and 8 for the Lions. Clock will stop with 1:22.
Zach Hester with the stop. Official puts the ball on the 50-yard line. Gain of a couple, 2nd down and 8 for the Lions.
Zarate fires. He's got Chris Jobe across the 35 to near the 30-yard line. It'll be a first down. The clock will stop till the chains move. 1:15 left on the clock.
With the reception.
And the Lions are going to burn their first time out wisely. 1:15 remaining in regulation. South Lyon trails 31-24 to the number 1 seed, Walled Lake Western. And we'll be back in a moment. And here we go, folks. If you can't get up for this, I don't know what to tell you. Carlos Zarate and the Lions at the Warrior 32. They trail the number 1 seed in Division II by 7 here in the first round of the playoffs. Trips to the near side. Zarate out of the gun, back to pass. He fires, finds Chris Jobe, and Jobe's into the end zone. Touchdown Lions! And do they go for 2? An absolute incredible play call. And the kid we haven't heard from all game, he's been a monster all year, comes up with back-to-back clutch plays. They have a timeout. I think they got to burn it here. They got 2 of them. They don't carry over to next week. Let's talk it over. But maybe they don't want Western to talk it over. No, but now we got a big man coming off the field, and now you got to burn it. Yep, Van Dyke says yep. And the Lions will burn a timeout with 1:07 remaining in regulation. The Lions trail by a point. Here we go. The Cardiac kids did it last week at home in the jungle against Churchill to get here. And here we go. Zarate out of the gun. Will Kelly to his right. Fires. Incomplete, no flag. I love the play call. I mean, we can go tit for tat on the hand on the back of the wide receiver. They're not going to make that call. I love the play call. I love the effort. And we'll see what the Lions got left up their sleeve, as I'm sure they'll line up for the onside kick and a timeout remaining with 1:07 left in regulation. They trail the Walled Lake Western Warriors 31-30. Michael Martinez and the Lions line it up. And a timeout called. Western. Well, here we go, folks. It all comes down to this. The Lions will line up for an onside kick to keep their hopes at the upset alive. 1:07 on the clock. Western leads at 31-30. Here we go. Scooped up. There's a pile over there. And the Warriors have it.
Jalen Marshall caught the onside kick. The minute 4 remaining. First down from their own 45.
Western will kneel on it. And that'll do it. Your final score tonight from Walled Lake Western High School and Dick Watson Field. The Walled Lake Warriors, Western Warriors 31. The South Lyon Lions 30. Stick around. We'll have a quick post-game show to wrap it up and to wrap up the season for 2016. Oh, well, folks, what can you say about that one? But I bet you we just witnessed the best darn game in the state tonight. The South Lyon Lions come up just short against a heck of a football team in the Walled Lake Western Warriors. And after a scare like that, I wouldn't be surprised if that team goes on to win the Division II state championship. Give it to our kids. They laid it all out on the field tonight. That was a heck of an effort and a way to go out for sure. Unfortunately, they'll follow some other South Lyon teams where their road to the state championship ended here at Walled Lake Western High School. And, you can pick it this or that or why the season's over, but that was just a hell of a game on both sides. And to the seniors heading out, way to get your way into the playoffs. And to the kids coming back next year, you got something to build on. And we'll be getting a shot at these guys every year from here on out. It sounds like, as we'll be in the same conference. So congratulations to the Warriors of Walled Lake Western. Best of luck to them. They'll take on the winner of Pinckney Walled Lake Northern. As we went to this post game, Pinckney was in the lead. They did win. Okay, Pinckney did win, so it'll be Walled Lake Western hosting Pinckney next week. We saw Pinckney earlier in the year. That's a tough team. Should be a great matchup here. To our seniors and everyone heading out, heck of a season, guys. I don't think there's any doubt you guys left it all out on the field. So moving forward with the broadcast schedule for the winter, we are going to try and do some hockey games out at the Ice House. We'll definitely make sure to be there for the South Line East basketball games. And we'll pick up the occasional winter event as we move through the winter months. For Matt Boyer on camera, I'm Dan Pelchat. We thank you very much for joining us on this KLS-TV.com broadcast. We'll see you next time. Remember, folks, it's a great day to be living in America.